Hi. My name is Cassy. Well, as you can see, I'm a queen. Or something like that. Wondering how it all started? But before we start, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Okay, so this was me. I used to live in what seems to be like a forest village, where I had no friends and nobody to talk to, just because of my appearance. The discrimination directly started because of my skin and the clothes I wore. I had a rare skin sickness. As you can see, I didn't have a normal skin color. Apart from that, I had a poor family background, and wearing expensive trending clothes was not a thing on my list even if I wanted to. I got used to the treatment. Not until I met Carl. Carl was the most popular kid in school. He was well known for his money, handsomeness, his IQ, the sports he partook in, his dreads, OMG. In fact, everything. I always used to sit all by myself at lunch, cause no one was ready to mingle with a freak like me. Not until the new girl, Laura, became my first and closest friend. You must be wondering how I met Laura before we met in school. Well, here's the story. Laura came to the one only place I loved, the coffee shop. It was my part-time job. One reason why I loved the shop was because of the uniform I got to wear since I didn't have enough money to buy clothes. Laura seemed to be waiting for someone who at the end did not show up. She then placed an order for a cup of coffee. And this happened. Ma'am, here's your coffee. Thanks. Ma'am, are you okay? Thanks for asking, but I have a little time to keep you company, thus if you're okay with it. Thanks so much. Don't mention it. I got to go, my boss will be here anytime soon. And cheer up no matter what, okay? Thanks again. Laura, how about you? I'm Cassy, and nice to meet you, Laura. Same here, see you later. Sure. So yes, the new girl, Laura, and I had met before meeting in school. Cassy? Over here, Cassy, it's me, Laura. Oh hey, Laura.
Okay, the poor freak is talking.
Cassy, I'm so sorry. Don't worry, I'm used to it.
Well, you freak. You had better started getting used to this, cause this is just an intro.
Plastic bitch or whatever you call yourself. This should be the last time you come near Cassy, or I swear I would.
Oh my. I'm scared. Bitch ass, you can't do anything.
Well, check me on this.
Bitch. You gotta pay for this.
Talk to the hand cause the face can't stand. Is this really Laura? Let's just say her identical twin. Tell me. Can you come to my house for a sleepover tonight? Thus if your parents are okay with it. Why, what's wrong? Did I say something bad? I lost my parents long ago, and I was made to stay with my aunt who is really bad to me. Stop crying. We can both sort this out. I have a proposal for you. Would you like to come and stay with me and my parents? Like really? Yeah. I'd love to, but my skin, your parents, their reaction, and all. Sorry for laughing. Don't worry about them, Cassy. Trust me. Wow, your car is nice. This is nothing. I don't mean to exaggerate. Really? Wait and see. First let's work on her hair, then stop by the boutique. A few minutes after Cassy came from the salon. Wow, Cassy. I'm speechless. Okay, so we will stop by the boutique to pick up some clothes. I'll pick some dress, so go into the changing room, okay? Besides, you have to look nice for Carl. How did?
Shh.
I already knew it. Now quickly go and change. Why, ma'am? Oh my gosh, Cassy. Wow. So how do I look? Just like how Cassy should look like? You mean it's bad? No, no, no. I mean you look amazing. Everyone can't wait to see you. Everyone? Yeah, and we are arriving soon. Laura's house was like paradise. Okay, so we arrived at her house and I met her parents. That's my uncle and grandpa. Let's say hello to them. Let's not mind them, they hate to be intruded in their conversations. But let's go and see my mom. Okay. Come in. Good evening, Mom. How you doing? Good, and you? Same. Where is Cassy? She's outside. Let her in. How you doing, Cassy? Great, ma'am. You can just call me Lucy. And if you need anything at all, please let me know. Laura, kindly take Cassy to her room, please. Thank you so much, Mrs. Gemsey. Okay, Mom. Here is your room. In case you need anything, call me. But I don't have a phone. All preparations were made for you. There is one beside her bed. Password is Cassy. You can change it. Why are you crying? Stop it. School was gonna roll back into action in 2 days' time, which meant it was on a Friday that I moved into Laura's house. Laura's mom, on the other hand, was so good to me and booked an appointment with the best doctor in the country to work on my skin. Luckily, my situation wasn't in a difficult condition.
Mrs. Gemsey, you are next.
Ladies, it's our turn. Let's go.
Come in. You're welcome, Mrs. Gemsey.
Thank you, Dr. Drake.
You told me of the condition of the girl.
Poor thing. How long does she need to recover?
Well, 6 to 7 months with strict diet rule. First of all, I'd like to have a one-on-one meeting with her.
Okay, I brought her here.
How are you doing, Cassy?
Good, Doc.
Are you ready to undergo treatment? This will mean following strict diets and visit to the hospital and more time off school for 6 months.
6 months.
Yes.
Okay. So the day before Monday, that was Sunday, Laura and I prepared some dresses down that we would wear to go to school for the week. With all this excitement, we totally forgot about the incidents that happened in school. Now do you remember? So the next day I was all dressed up with some trending clothes, and all eyes were literally on me. I felt happy and shy at the same time. The feeling became worse when Carl, my crush, waved at me. The feeling was like both cold and hot chills running through my body at the same time. Few weeks passed by and strangely there was no comeback from Andrea's, which was normally a very strange thing, 'cause she never let things get away. She was a revenge type. I gained popularity in a couple of weeks after no reply of revenge from Andrea, which later turned into months. The situation became triggering when Carl continued to relate with me more like he knew me long ago. Though I became popular, I continued to study since I had less time for school. Finally, I had a great improvement from my sickness, only to find out the most amazing thing. But before that, make sure to like, comment, and hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Turned out that Carl was Laura's sister, and he had hired a private detective to find more information about me. And when he got to know how I was treated by my aunt, he called for his sister to come back from New York. And since they already had information about me through the detective they hired, it was easy for Carl to send his sister to the coffee shop alone to pretend to be sad and lonely. And as for Andrea, watch this. Hi, Carl.
What the? What are you doing here? There's no need to ask. Please leave the boys' lockers.
Why do you keep doing this to me? Is it because of that freak?
No, because you're the freak. And this should be the last time you go near Cassy or my sister.
Your sister? But what does the freak still got to do with this? Carl, it's been 6 good years since I knew you, and you know I love you.
I made it clear that I'm not into you. Now leave the lockers.
I swear I'm gonna make her life a living hell.
Oh sure, go ahead. At least what you do behind closed doors would be exposed to the world. Including your dad.
What do you mean?
Andrea, do you still want me to go into details? About the thing that makes you go high? I mean, I have pictures and videos as evidence.
Okay, fine, I'll stay off her. In exchange, you delete all evidence you've gathered about me.
Consider it as a deal.
So that explains why Andrea didn't come back at me. Soon I recovered and got my normal skin color. But what I didn't know is the greatest gift of all was awaiting me. Carl officially asked me to be his girlfriend in front of everybody.
Cassy, I've been waiting for a very long time to ask you this. Will you be my girlfriend?
Yes, I'd love to. I could see the taste of revenge in Andrea's eyes. But I pretended like she was not there. Besides, it was my moment. So Carl and I started dating. And on our first date we... Let me leave that for you.
This is all my fault. I'm finally take the blame. For you, I'll feel the shame. Girl, I lie you. Do you like me? I know you don't.
We kissed. I think 1, 2, 3, or 4 times. And we lived happily ever, the end. But oh no. That's not the end. Don't look at me that way. Because this was when World War I started between Carl and I. And this was all planned by Andrea. It all started when Luca, the new kid, who was said to be rich, came to our school.
Everything here looks boring. Looks like I found my target. Cassy might love him here.
What does he mean, Cassy?
Carl, I don't know what he means.
You don't know him yet he knows your name?
And that was our first argument. Well, Luca was one of the guys I had a crush on long ago before I met Carl. And somehow what came to know of my feelings after I left where I used to work, the coffee shop. What are you doing here, Luca, and what do you want?
Thanks for asking, cause there's only one thing I want now.
No, Carl, that's not what happened.
It's over, Cassy.
Carl.
Oh, Cassy, I'm sorry that I couldn't wait for the right time for us to aware everyone, officially.
Stop this nonsense.
But what about the times we spent in my bed?
6 months passed by straight and I didn't see Carl. Carl had started homeschool and was staying at his granny's. And I had fully recovered from my illness. All the fame went down. I still lived at Carl's home. And Carl's sister had gone back to New York. I still went to visit the doctor. One day we were given a project work. I was made a group leader, so I had to go and pick our topic from the box. Our topic was on how strong is your school's security. I became close with my teammate. We were giving ourselves ideas, then Charlie said, "Why don't we ask Frank if his dad could let us check the security room so we could get more ideas?" And I saw the most tragic thing on the CCTV.
The job is done. Cassy and Carl are now broken up cause of our plan. Now pay me the rest of the money.
I will send it to you this evening.
Cassy, I'm done recording it.
So we drove to Carl's granny's to show him what Andrea did.
Somebody's looking fly for Carl.
Thanks, Frank. I can take it off from here.
Goodbye.
You're so beautiful, I gotta let you know.
Hi, I'm Cassy.
Maybe they don't say it, but I'll
And I'm
let
looking for Carl.
It's me,
Maybe they
Carl.
don't hear you, but I'll let you flow. Your beauty's so divine, I'm finna let you flow. Your good friends don't wanna let you go. Sorry that I fell late so now.
Cassy, I've really missed you.
This is all my fault, I'm fine to take the blame. But for you,
Yes,
I'll feel
me
the
too.
shame.
But I need to
Girl,
tell you
like
something about.
Andrea, I already knew. Cassy, I still like you.
So fine, not your type, you don't have to. I'll still like you.
Are you sure?
Crush and I'm not a guy, it's alright, I'll still like you. I like you.
That's my
I
reply.
like you. I like you. Girl, I like you. I like you. I like you. I like you. You don't have to go another way. Nothing we do is gotta change. If you do, girl, I go and say it's not the first time, so I'll be okay. Girl, I like you. Do you like me? I know you don't, not your type, not so fine, you don't have to. I'll still like you. You got a crush on another
I'm sure at this
guy,
point
it's
you know the
alright,
rest of the
I
story.
like you.
Carl and I got back together and this time it was really official.
You, girl, I like you. I like you. I like you. I like you. Girl, I like you. Couldn't say how I felt for you.
And the good news was I later found out that I was loaded with money. And my wicked aunt was trying to take all my properties that my parents had left for me. But with the help of Carl I got all my properties. If you like the background music made by King Caleb, then check the description for the link to his channel. If you have not yet subscribed and then notification, liked and shared this video, then you will get bad lucks for the next 5 years. I'm joking, but it will work. For real. If you made it all the way here, comment the hard. Bye.
Girl, I like you. I like you. I like you. I like you. Girl, I like you.